All right, we're good. Looks like everything's up. Got some phone calls to make, some moves, some money to spend, some infrastructure to invest in. That's the real theme of today's broadcast. You see, I've got my Cat 5e. I've got my tools over here. I'm gonna be wiring everything up in this house. I'm gonna be rebuilding quite a bit, terminating a number of Cat 5e cables, and it's just making patch cables. First, I think, hey, hey guys, good day, good day. I'm still not fully clothed. I was just chatting with a friend. So let me throw on a shirt. What do we do here? Look at this mess. I'll do this. Today I'll run this robot, let it clean up around the house a bit while I do other work upstairs. Finally, we're actually gonna be spinning some stuff up. Hope everybody's doing well so far today. Hope your day is off to a good start. I know mine will be. Mine's going great so far. Are there multiple little scrubber brush things? I feel like, no, there aren't. That's because I put that back on last night. That's right. Alright, I'm gonna empty out this dustbin. Look at this. It collected this much throughout the house. That's like 2 weeks of dust from the ground floor. Pretty gross, yeah. Alright, I'll be here just cleaning up real fast. Whoops. Oh my god, dude. I've got stuff leaking my identity everywhere. Oh my god, I have stuff leaking my identity fucking everywhere here. There's no safe space. There's no safe spots. I've boned myself. Oh, hey, wow, look at this. Whoops. Let's do this real quick. You stopped watching titty streamers for me. Holy shit. Pretty compelling. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing right, but I'll vow to do it better. Thank you. I do feel lucky. I feel like a very lucky man every day. Every day. I have to thank my stars, man. There's so much. So much I want to do. Today was pretty exciting. Got a friend. I've just been referring people, getting them on to the game. I'm turning them on to the game as well. Not the MS game, but churning. Just in general, churning. Preaching about the Chase trifecta. I don't even have the trifecta yet. I've got 2 parts of it. I was looking over my personal credit, or my credit lines, and in the past 3 weeks, past 2 weeks, it's more than doubled. I went from having some access to something like 60 grand to now $138,700 worth of credit at my disposal, which is pretty huge. That's a very substantial amount of money. You can do a lot of damage. That's the joke we're joking around. Do a lot of damage with that much money. I could sink my battleship overnight if I wanted to. And guess what? That's not the game. So look, I have different shorts now. Woo! These aren't new. I just haven't worn them a lot. But weather's warming up, so gotta do some of this. Let me take a look. See if I've missed anyone. I'm gonna clean this up, start up the robot, do a load of laundry, and then we'll move upstairs. Brandon Lemon, Sir Meme Lord, Sunny, C Quotient 132, Low Key Me, everybody. Welcome, welcome. And he who lives under a bridge, what? That's old. Your room is spotless? That's good, man. Mine is not. I need to clean up a lot. I need to do some spring cleaning, because I think winter has clearly moved on at this point. At most, it'll be light jacket weather. will be pretty good moving forward. So let me just push this to the side, clean up a little bit here, just the bare minimum. Okay, put the shoes, and a toothbrush here, a dirty old toothbrush. This I was using on something. I think I was cleaning some part of the car with it. And I got papers everywhere. I need to do something about all this paper. Paper, flip-flops. There we go. I need to go through all of this. Today I might, Sunday, I think the AT&T store is open. I'll go and, it doesn't have to be today even. I can run by there whenever. Oh. Yeah, I can run by there whenever to get this done. Can you swap out this phone? This one? iPhone 6 Plus in gold, 64 gigabyte, and I'm gonna run 6 Plus, 8 Plus. I'm gonna keep two phones. Like one strictly business phone will be a smaller phone. I think running iPhone 8, not the Plus. You know, save some money. I like the Plus one just for personal use because a bigger canvas, you can read more. Camera is really good on that. Camera's better. It's got the optical image stabilization, what have you. But yeah, this one's gotta go. If not today, tomorrow. What happens soon? Just gonna keep things moving along. It's an $800 phone. I don't need $800 phone. You know, that's money I don't have right now. Well, I mean, the beauty of everything now, everything is moving towards these like 0% deferred interest plans. You just pay down a little bit every single month. Monthly recurring revenue, more predictable for business. They want everybody on that. So it's just the world we operate in now. Times have changed. Times have changed. You just kind of rent your phones, more or less. I need to clean this up too. That needs to be off the ground. What else we got? Where's my battery pack? Battery pack's right here. Clean this up. We will do this. This for now will just hide over here. Get this off the ground and throw this on top. There we go. Move the rifle onto the bed. All right, so there we go. That's the bulk work. This is a little cat toy. This is a cat toy for Paul. Check this out. He loves this thing. You're a cat-like dog, you know that? You are a cat-like dog, sir. Ah! Oh shit, you got it. Good job, Paul. Good job, you got it. Well done. Well done. You caught a mouse, you good boy. You caught a mouse. Alright, drop it. Drop it, leave it. Good boy, you're a good dog. You're a killer, man. You're a little killer. You hungry? Paul, you hungry? You want food? Hey, fuck yeah, I'm hungry. It's late, too. Been getting up too late. Where's my battery pack? Did I just drop it again? I am a fool sometimes. Scatterbrain. Wait. Let's go get you some food. Pick this up. These are all my bullets. I'm gonna put those somewhere else. Don't need to be walking around with a whole Buttload of bullets. All right. Feed Paul. Gonna throw down some food for him real quick, and then we'll get to work. Make some money and shore up the infrastructure. Continuing to shore up infrastructure. At first, I was thinking about moving away some wireless access points, but then in hindsight, not in hindsight, on second thought, I realized that one area that definitely needs help, is the garage. There you go. See this? It's food for you. Take the food, okay? Good boy. Take your food. You eat it, you grow big and strong. Yeah? Okay. Take your food, kid. So we have this. Oh, I need to clean up around here. What a mess. What a mess. Starting to make some progress here. I know you can't see all of this, but rest assured, all I'm doing is just moving boxes and clearing up some floor space. I want to be able to let the machine just do its work unimpeded as much as possible. I got all these boxes, a lot of big boxes still. It's more or less ready. Alright, this area is more or less good to just be cleaned up by the robot. So, last thing to look out for is Paul's water bowl, but we'll move that later. Doesn't need to be out of the picture yet. He's still there. Alright. Here. There we go. Alright, we got stuff everywhere. Tuesday, March 20th. Hasn't hit Tuesday, March 20th yet. So that's still good. Alright. Alright, Paul, you're a good dog. I'm glad you're eating your food. Let's get a beer or two. Last thing. You want a beer in the fridge? My advice. Rapid chill method for beer involves a towel, simply wraps the towel around the bottle. Get it nice and tight. And then slightly damp it. And throw it into the freezer. And there we go. Alright. Nice, good job, boy. You finished all your food. Well done. You're a good dog. Alright. Let's go. On with today's work. The real work. Let me close out of this. Disconnect, and we can close this. Time to go upstairs. It's a damn mess upstairs. Like, if you've been here for a while, you already know it's a complete mess. So I'm not even gonna show it. Right, here we go. Yeah. Oh. Computer parts. Yeah, we got a lot of shit here. A lot of boxes, as you can see. But today, the focus is on this. I have this space. See here? I need to clean this up. It's a fucking mess. I installed this panel when I moved in. I replaced what was existing. The existing thing was this bridge telephone board. And the house is pre-wired. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms that are pre-wired for Cat 5e. And they were using the Cat 5e as telephone line. So I got this patch panel. That way I could convert it over from telephone over to network. And there's a bit of this and that over here. But it's a mess. Right, I want to get this to the point where this guy, this little switch, can reside inside of the cabinet. Like here? I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll figure this out. We'll clean it up a little bit. But we want just like nice short lengths and to clean up the inside. Just like this can actually be moved lower. It doesn't need to be all the way here dead center. You can just get the switch hanging on this panel. Or just toss it inside of the box. But look, I got this extension cord. It's a fucking mess right now. In any event, the minimum needed. All right, let's figure out some stuff. That's where these tools come into play. This tool is kind of huge. This probe. Ah, shit. Signal is really bad. The battery is a backup. The battery is a backup for the security system. Keeps the security system online. And yeah, somebody could look. Shove it in there and close the door. I could. But I want to clean it up. I want to make it super neat. Because I have some time I can devote to this job right now. Alright, well, we know we found the right one. Hollywood bath. Hear that? It's this one. Should be this guy. No, it's actually this port. It's this port all the way at the bottom. Yeah, okay. So I need to connect this one
over to the switch. Let's figure out some distances here. This switch, again, the restraints here, constraints, there's this power. I could get an electrician to run power in here. I could build out another outlet. Ultimately, that would be a good move. And just house this switch inside of that panel. That'd be the cleanest install. But right now, this is about as good as we get. We can shorten this length just a little bit by going like this. Oh, I can't do that right now. If I do that, I'm going to bring down my entire network. I forgot about that. Would I? Nah, I mean, there's a possibility that would be seamless, but I'm not going to chance it. I'm not going to chance it. Let's do this, though. Just make like a short length. For now, this can live in here with very little effort. We'll just make some short cables. Like, do, I don't know, 1 foot lengths. So I have this. Let me get some measure. Maybe it's too much. I don't actually need to measure it. It doesn't have to be perfect. After all, this is simply, it's just good enough to work. If everything connects, you can always tighten everything up. You can bundle it together and keep it looking neat. Open a window. Get some natural light going here. Okay. Now we have light. I gotta clean up after myself after I'm through. Because this type of stuff, it's easy, but a little time consuming. And it's been a while since I've last had to terminate. My God, it fell off for like a good 15 seconds. Holy shit, it's flaky. Wow, it fell off so many times. It's unbelievable. That's why I need to shore up the infrastructure. Like, it needs to be solid throughout the entire house. That one of the big problems is the like motion detection above the garage. It just fucks with everything. Motion detecting light fixture. Because it operates under the 5 gigahertz band, making it a pain in the ass. It's terrible. So what is this thing called? Alright. T568B is a more up-to-date scheme. Most widely chosen wiring schematic because it matches the old T58A while also suiting future needs. So I have, for reference, this one. That's the scheme that we're following today. Let me make some lengths here. Paul, what can I do for you, bud? Just keep some short runs. Let me go and do a quick measure. I figure at most we're gonna need this much slack. Add a little bit more just to be safe. And start cutting. I'm gonna make 5 little cords. I think make 5. Get them all on line. I haven't done this in the past because I've been lazy. You know, I was like, yeah, I don't need it. I don't need the infrastructure right now. But at this time, I'm gonna be blanketing this place in wireless. I want it also to be stable outside. Like, I need it to be stable throughout the property. That way we can run wireless cams if need be. Cut down on if it needs to go up in a hurry, then wireless cams, but I think I can afford to wait a little bit. I've got some time that I can invest on this project. Because I now have significant time available to me. It's 2 lengths. To the third one. And I want to move this back a little bit so you get you can see more. Step back, please. There we go. I should be able to see the entire work area. Steel cords from Comcast. I used to be on Comcast, but I switched ISPs. Comcast was no longer competitive in my area. Plus, Comcast, after the first year, they tried to fuck you. They tried to fuck you so hard after the first year on internet. So what I would do is I would just, register, after the first year was coming to a close, I'd call in, I'd tell them I was going to cancel my service, and I wanted it to go up as a new account. I would go and make a new account using my father's information, because he was overseas. And that way we'd save, I would save considerably over the course of a year. The new customer discount is substantial. Their so-called new customer discount. The longer you stay with Comcast, the worse they fuck you. And I don't like that. I don't like having to make phone calls. That phone call that saves you like $360 or $240 over the course of a year. It's a necessary phone call to make unless you like getting fucked. I don't like getting fucked. I just want to have uninterrupted service and not worry about it, I don't think that's asking a lot. Let me verify over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. That's all we have. Just 5. So 5 lengths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna need 10 of these in order to do my terminations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Right. And I'll need to make more cable too. So I'm getting a lot of practice from this one session. These are so cheap. So cheap. Now it's been a while since I've last done this, but I can kind of remember how I go about it. You want to cut a little bit more than the jacket, a little bit more than the bare minimum, so you can shorten the cable. You can shorten it afterwards. That's why you always measure a bit more than need be. Turn it around. 360 and strip. On the other end, same deal. Shit, the vacuum cleaning robot ran into something. I need to go check on it. Let's go check on the robot. Fuck. See what happened. Why can't everything just work? Wouldn't it be nice if everything would just work the way it was meant to? Life would be so much easier. Let's see where I got stuck. It's probably stuck in my bathroom. Hey robot, where you at? Where you at, kiddo? No, it's not stuck in my bathroom.
I heard it squelch, but I don't know where it got stuck. Shit. Are you under here? Nope. I'd be shocked if it was under there. Come on, robot. Maybe it's stuck in this bathroom. Nope. Where the fuck did it get stuck? Dude, I lost track of my robot. Oh my gosh. He's like muted me. Where did it go? What? What? Where did it go? Where's my robot? It's definitely not stuck somewhere obvious. Dude, where the fuck did my robot go? What? What is this? Where the fuck did it go? This is not a drill. I cannot. I'm a little distressed. How did it get lost? Where the fuck is it? Like, I'm looking underneath everything right now. You're fucking kidding me. Paul, where's the robot? Okay, look. Let's just fucking switch gears for a moment. Jesus Christ. I've, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, it was here and now it's not. Oh my god. Just run this. I've had this load of laundry here, sheets that I haven't run yet. So I need to get more of this too. I need to get more detergent. Oh, okay, now I hear it. See? Made sense to just walk away for a bit. Everything fixes itself sometimes. Funny, huh? Did it? Where is it? I heard it making noise, and I don't know where it's at. I specifically heard it making noise. If it's not here, where the fuck did it go? Where the fuck is this robot? Jesus titty fucking Christ. Where the fuck did it go? Dude. Dude, what? What is this? Oh my lord. I'm distraught. It's not here. I know that's not it. I feel like I'm retracing my steps. Like, I've already checked here. I feel like I've looked at all the usual suspects. Oh! How the fuck did you get stuck down there? How? Please clear your path. It's perfectly clear, dumbass. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What a joke. Stupid robot. Like, if you can't get past, it's an immovable object. Just move on. Go somewhere else. Cannot believe I would get stuck there. Seems like such a... That's why robots, they're not ready to take over the world yet, right? Like, they can't get past filing cabinets. Then how are they going to take over the world? Short answer, not happening. Yet. But, you know, give them 20 years and see what happens.
See that? Old computer. It's old Dell. It's when I cut my teeth on playing games like Counter-Strike. Nothing's graphics card would lag on smoke grenades. It's always smoke. Smoke always fucks up everything for everybody. Hey, Paul. Hey, kid. We're gonna run the B standard, so. Yeah, the robot is not Roomba, it's Botvac. It's called Nito Robotics Botvac. Good game, Yummy. We're doing well. I'm gonna try to be somewhat productive. See? Productivity. Productivity in action. So here we go. Just break these out. Let me do this process. We'll do it like an assembly line, it's faster. About an inch. How are you doing today? I'm gonna be mostly focused on this task. Like just doing tasks and switching one to the next. And let me turn on a fan, it's hot. I don't usually chill out up here. Don't usually spend time up here. It's usually like quick and easy. Just like throw something up here or whatever and then just go. So today I'm spending a little bit of time in space I usually do not frequent. Now they're not going to be all the same length, but they'll be close enough. Be close enough and within, within tolerance. So I can use these at the location that suits it best. But 5, get everything online. See, when I approached this task, when I first moved in here, I didn't know how to terminate my own cables. Or I did know how, I just didn't possess the tools. And I didn't have the inclination to go and do it. So I just used whatever cables I already had lying around. And just prioritized on bringing on those ones that I cared about. Now I care about all of them. I'm going to fully leverage the local infrastructure, existing infrastructure, and then it's the foundation, and then we build on top of it. This is a job that takes a little bit of time. So we separate all the pairs, twisted pairs, and I may as well just do this while I'm here. Separate out the twisted pairs. Let me reference this. The order is as follows. I'm going to go brown, 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 white stripe. One pair needs to be moved across. Then green, blue stripe. Stripe. So cross this one over, then green, blue stripe, blue, green stripe, then orange, orange stripe. All look like this. can't see it from there, but consistency. Just a factory game. Instead of crossing it like this, I'm going to cross it over. This pair's still twisted. This will work. This will work. Okay. So that's one all straightened out. Now one straightened out. Go ahead and terminate too, but I'm going to hold off on termination until I'm ready. I'm going to do them en masse. Because I believe this is the more efficient way to approach the task. Just focus on one thing at a time until it's knocked out of the park. Reduces potential for fuck ups. Alright, so then this green, solid green, blue stripe. Solid green, blue stripe, that, this. Just double checking for reference. Okay. Yep. Green stripe next to orange. Confirmed. So, again, what's the easiest way on this one? Path of least resistance. Took me a while to get through that one. But it's really like this from these when you come through by themselves. These are already untwisted, really. Did I untwist them? Green. Green. White. Blue. Green. Orange. Stripe. Chilling out, well. I don't know if you can see him, but he's just kind of relaxing while I work. He's a good dog. Okay, that's 2. Jesus. These take me some time. I'm not fast at this yet. And I don't really want to get super good at it. If I'm better than the average person at doing this, then that's good enough for me. Let's break them out. Right. Twist, twist. And twist. These 2. Green. Twist. It's another good reason to get a second iPhone 8. So I can have two good mobile cameras on me at all times. That way, while the one is tied up on surfing at the broadcast, the other I can continue to shoot photos. I'm not even going to take photos of the work in progress on this. I'm just going to use the video as the documentary. VidDoc. Video is evidence of my work product of the day. starting to get pretty proficient at this. That's the fourth one. Twist it out. It's like if you do them in bulk, do a batch of them at once, then you can't really not get good at it. But it's one of those things that you use it and then you, for me at least, I'm always constantly re-referencing. And that's why I took the time to grab some graphics and build them out into a note. That way whenever I need to do this in a pinch, I can always just reference my notes. I don't have to go back to primary sources again. It's just this thing. It's part of the knowledge base that I've accumulated through the years. These don't represent too much. Like I've only done this for a little while. Once you have the tools, it goes by pretty quick. The first one's always challenging. I remember how frustrating it was doing the very first one. I didn't have the crimper. I was trying to make my own useful cable. Without a crimper, you're coming in at a severe disadvantage. You can make a cable without a crimper, but it's tough. It's tough, it takes a lot of time. Once you have the crimper tool, it goes by so fast, it's not even funny. So, let's say we want this to cut onto the jacket. I'm gonna cut away a significant length here. About half of it's gonna go. Make sure it's twisted right all the way through. All the way through. Straighten these out tight. One more look. You can shorten little by little while keeping it uniform. It's a messy job. Definitely something to clean up after.
Termination is very simple. Crimping with this tool takes no time. Simply, oh yeah, whoops, that blade is dangerous, sharp. Insert and line everything up and squeeze. Then you have a termination. Go all the way through. Uh-oh. I neglected this one. Wow. I found the defect. So right now I've got this down to the point where I know the colors pretty well. So this one's gonna be quick. Just untwist this pair. Untwist, untwist, come across. And untwist. Untwist, untwist. No, I think I got this a little better. I understand how to do this a little better. I can use this tool as I'm cutting. I can straighten them out and pull. For the first rough cut, I can actually get a little bit of tightness. I can straighten out the wires pretty well with it. This first rough cut. And then ahead of fitting, ahead of tightening everything down, do a little quick look. Clip off another tiny bit.
So I gotta trim this one a little short. That's okay. It'll still fit. That's actually a really good length. This one's gonna be nice and tight. A very snug fit. Do some junk out of my tool. Alright, let's go ahead and bring that place online. Actually, wait. Finish the rest first. One thing at a time. Before switching tasks. I think this will reduce the probability of error. Do this by focusing on one thing at a time. Cutting up through the entire process. Batching the work. I want a 0% defect rate on these. It's not what I expect out of everyone I work with, it's what I expect out of myself. Because rework sucks. Always wish to eliminate rework. Sorry, twist. cutting too aggressively on these. I'm not getting full contact across that blade, but it's enough. It's partial, but it should be enough. I need to be a little more careful. I can't trim too short. Ouch. Fuck, that blade bit me. Can't rush it. Otherwise I'm wasting time. Yeah, that's plenty already. I drew blood. Gotta be careful when handling these things. This is not a job that you give to the senior tech guy at your organization. Senior tech guy's like, fuck that. I already cut my teeth on that. If you want me to clean something up, I'm gonna have an order of patch cables with strain relief boots. I need this length and this length. This is something you can give to junior people. You teach them this so they become meticulous in their work. You fuck one of these up and it's useless. You have to re-terminate. If you cut them to length, it may be too short to be useful. May be able to throw it into some other application. Not for the panel. There we go, it's more like it. No, I'm not cutting them too short. It's not rocket surgery. Good. Looking pretty fucking good on this one. Just about finished. Final one.
Speak.
I'm gonna put it on speaker. Is it on speaker? I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm on speaker right now. What's up? I'm broadcasting, but it's okay. What's up?
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to thank you because, like, I like how you tell me things I don't want to hear, like, but a lot of what you say, like, hits a lot of my points and, like, that really affect me because of all the things that happened to me. And it's like, see, you're a smarter individual, so it's like, even after knowing I had anxieties, when I heard some of these words come up, that's what makes me tie you into everything. And that will never change because of what I've already been through. But it's like, I know you're keeping it real with me because, like, I read something online where it says, like, all these people want your review or stuff. And, like, you know, you told me, like, at least, oh, so you're putting all your eggs in one basket. So it's like, at least I didn't set myself up again to get disappointed.
Yeah, dude, I don't want you getting disappointed like that.
But it's not, you didn't tell me to quit either. You're just like, you know, just be realistic about it. And,
Yeah, you gotta be.
huh?
You gotta be.
I know, but it also hurts because, like, I feel like it's very real, right? Like,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's like, to you, you see the light at the end of the tunnel, but look, it's an encouraging sign to me because you know that you gotta bust a move, right? In order to make it to the next step.
I thought about, like, I really want to buy your time. Like, I want to be able to pay you for a week, like, just tell me what it's worth, but it's like, it's also hard for me because, like, I don't want pity, but, like, I've also, you have to realize, like, I've paid people $200 to organize a box of cards. Like, I've had that box fall over on me, like, I've had so much shit happen that, like, it's just, like, at the end of the day, it's like, if I have to rev all these things, I have to pay all this shit out, it's like, what did my life amount to? And I spent $100,000 worth of stuff, I'm only left with $60,000 or whatever, it's like, then all that stuff my mom, like, I've never paid my mom anything, like, the car, everything. It's like, all this shit, it's just like, it bottles up on me, like, it's why she thinks I'm worthless, it's why she says all this shit to me, but, like, I hate her, but I love her.
Yeah, no, she's your mother, dude.
About what you said, like, I woke up today and, like, I told her, like, just please, like, one of the things she has to do is to hug me every day in the morning and at night because I never got any of that growing up.
Yeah, I know, man.
Something like that, like.
Yeah, I know. It's Asian households, we don't really we don't do that a lot.
My nickname was Wrangler. It's like, you have no idea, like, I couldn't even do a push-up when I started. My best friend, we can test it. I barely remember their name. It took me so long to remember their name. And I never spoke, I never did anything. I didn't do any of that until after. I don't want to say her name because I don't want to throw it out there, but, like, yeah, like, man, you have no freaking idea. Like, when I was in high school, I lived with Keith, and he cheated me.
Yeah, you told me it was the fireworks. I remember the fireworks. Look. So, slow down, dude. At the end of the day, like, so you just talked to your mom today, you told her, like, just give me a hug and stuff.
Yeah, I told her that yesterday, but she, like, the day before, but she forgot. Like, she just got realized how much these little things, like.
Look, just, like, you sometimes, dude, you gotta be the one to initiate the shit, you know? Just, like, if she forgets, you just go, like, hey, mom, come over here, like, bring it in, let me give you a hug, you know?
It's just so hard for her to say, like, she whispered, and it was like, because it's so uncomfortable for her. She said, like, I love you, but it was like a soft whisper, like, because, like, I understand now, like, it's like, I don't want to hate her, but it's like, why, if I keep doing these things, like, she keeps, like, now she's being more supportive, but it's not, the support is guilt, and I know that, I see that, I don't want this. If I wanted to be fairly liberal, I can. I could be someone really good, I know it, but it's like, it's so sickening, because I used to want to do good, I used to be independent, but when you get fucked over so many times, when you have people that say that they're good, and all this
Yeah, dude, look, it's nothing new, okay? There's nothing new under the sun. Remember, people are always gonna try to drag you down, people are always gonna try to throw shit at you. The more successful you become, the more people will try to do this to you. You understand this? Like, the most successful guys in the world, they have a lot more naysayers than you or I. We're just small fish.
all these guys, like, listen to them, anyone, right? They have somebody. I have no freaking bad.
No, you got me. I'm in your court, dude. Or you're in my court right now, anyhow. Like, I'm giving you an audience. I'm listening to you.
See the perfect, I was like
Nobody's trying to. Nobody here. I'm not here to support you so much as just give you, give you a sounding board. I can talk to you and I can give you ideas about the moves you should be making if you're lost on moves to make. But you've got to act on it. I can't do it for you. Yeah, but because last night one of the things that you said is you demand accountability from other people, and I asked you, are you holding yourself accountable? Are you being accountable to yourself? Like, and again, what have you done for yourself lately? Right? You need to take time and invest in yourself. Like, care for yourself. You've beaten up on yourself a lot. You felt shitty because the rest of the world's beating up on you. I know, it's not a waste of time to take care of yourself, dude. It's not at all a waste of time. So go big or go home, that's it. Fucking go for broke. What do you think I'm doing, dude? Alright, look. I know the story, okay? I know what you've been through, but again, what are you gonna do today? What are you gonna do today to get yourself where you wanna be so that you're not looking at 30 and just like, fuck, another year went down the drain? That's, at the end of the day, that's the question you need to ask yourself. Every single morning, like before you go to bed at night, you should be asking yourself, what do I need to do in this new day to keep moving forward with my goals? And when you catch yourself stalling out, feeling sorry for yourself, you need to tell yourself, dude, shut up. Now is not the time. Or you just write it down. Just fucking write it down, get it out of your head, and keep on plowing. Need what? Sorry, what do you need? What do you need? Hey, slow down, and stop shouting at the mic. Talk quietly into the mic, okay? Because it's blowing out. Every single time you speak, it's blowing out. It's peaking. It makes it really difficult to understand what you're saying. Talk gently into it. Don't shout at it. Don't eat the mic. Uh-huh. Yeah. Fine. Look, you need to be your own best cheerleader and your own harshest critic. Okay? Bernard, do you hear me? Dude, listen. You need to be your own cheerleader and your own harshest critic. Can you repeat that back to me? What do you need to be for yourself? Yes. You're not always going to have people next to you supporting you, dude. It's not always going to be that case. And look, like, much as we wish that we always had people around that were looking out for us, at the end of the day, you have yourself. Make sure that the person that you're with, like you, make sure you're comfortable with yourself first before you start going and roping in other people. Otherwise, you bring in the wrong people, dude. Look, what do you think you're, where do you think you lie on this introversion, extroversion spectrum anyways? Yeah. It's not loneliness. Like, do you in general feel energized by communicating with other people, by being out in public? Do interactions with other people make you feel energized or depleted?
It doesn't. Like, let me explain you the situation in Austin when I just ran all these people at 4 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yeah. Talk about that.
I ran into this group of 3 people.
Yeah.
One guy said, yes, I'll take the picture. Really true, like, no, I don't want to. I want to make sure it's for Gary. And then the girl was like, oh, it's for Gary. Okay, let me take a picture with you. And he was like, look, let's make a
can barely hear what you're saying. I can barely make out what you're saying again. You gotta take a little breather from the mic. Just like talk quietly into it. You gotta hold yourself and be able to just use an indoor voice with the mic. Don't shout at it.
I'm pushing myself. It's so draining. Like going through this, like right now, I have a deadline like 27th. I'm fine. I haven't even called them yet. I haven't received a response back. I tried calling them, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna shut up a bit. I'm gonna sell these Pokemon cards, and they're gonna take it because it's money to them. And like I could do all this other things set, but I don't really miss that Pokemon because I haven't invested enough time into it. But when I look at some of these things, like I feel like the thing that probably is like this is why I hate empathy. Because like I feel like I owe the community so much, but then I feel like so many people owe me so much, and it's like at the end of the day, like doing all these things, I have nothing to show for it. And it's like, it's not. I understand. It's not like nothing. But it's like I couldn't spend this time working at fucking McDonald's. All of this fucking work, and I'm saying, think all of that out. It's like all of these things that I think about. It's like why am I doing this? Why should I have to do this? But it's like. I think about all these things, and then that's what triggers me. Because I know that they're wasting me so much fashion. Yeah, they're wasting me, but I do not care. Because I am more tired of all of this now. Like, yeah, doing all that. It doesn't matter anymore.
Alright, dude, I can barely make out what you're saying, dude. Slow down. Repeat it to me. What are you coming up with now? I can barely. I'm sorry. It's tough, really tough.
I don't think it keep this thing. I just need to keep being out there bigger.
What do you need to keep doing?
I need to keep putting stuff out there. I get that.
Yes, you do need to keep putting stuff out there. You need to keep putting yourself out there. Correct.
That's just me. I want to put a strong stuff out there. But it's like, I don't know how to. Like, I don't want.
Choose your platform. Choose how you're gonna engage with people, and then just go out and fucking do it, dude. Figure out what you're trying to build and start building. Or you already have a strong enough reason why. It's because you don't want to wake up at 30 and be like, fuck, I didn't make it anywhere.
This used to be my dream. This used to be.
What was this? Sorry, what is this? What is this?
These people laugh at me.
People laugh at you, of course. You're always gonna have your naysayers. I don't know why you can't get over that.
I see Pokemon cards, right? Alex, that are worth $20. That I never there's no way I paid more than $5 for this card. It makes me feel guilty. It makes me just feel like I owe people. It's like, listen, I also don't want to be tired. This is why, I blame my mom. It's like, why teach me to be a good person if what I think about my family is true? This is what makes me psychotic. And I wouldn't have these thoughts if so many things and encounters did not keep happening in my life. This is why I get frustrated at you. This is why I get frustrated at people because I don't know what to believe in.
Ultimately, do you believe in yourself?
Honestly, no, I'm getting tired because it's like, I know I can do it. I just feel it. It's so sick. Freaking Pokemon. I didn't do anything with Pokemon, but when I did it online, I showed my account and showed who I am. I have more than most people that probably spent 10 years into it. Probably 20 years into it.
Yeah, I mean, you've been grinding the fuck out of it, so.
I busted my fucking ass.
Yeah, I know, but then what are you gonna do with it?
I could probably publicize that.
So start writing. If that's what you want to do, start writing. Start making videos. Do whatever the fuck you need to do. Figure out what platform you're gonna use and just do it. Remember last time when you were here, we got that computer, and I helped you get set up with all that shit. Yeah, it doesn't turn on, but that's not the point. The point is you need to pick your platforms and just start engaging. Start building up your audience if that's what you want to do. But first decide what you want to do, figure out where you want to reach your people, and then start doing it. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. What are you doing?
I think about that and it's am I wasting, is that going to be a waste of time?
Is it going to be a waste of time? I don't know. You got to figure out how you're going to make your way in the world. Where are you trying to make your mark, right? How are you going to make others aware that you're actually doing something out there, or just in a game world or whatever?
You've got to publicize somewhere. Pick a platform. Go.
Doing this, and I want all of them. Because right now, all I want to do is to be able to see Gary Vee. Because, like, that one thing we talked about,
Yeah.
I know that's a whole fucking run because of every fiber in my body and everything that I.
Alright, so go work on it, dude. Go work on whatever you need to do. Just start making progress on these things because nobody else is doing the shit for you, not unless you pay them money.
That's why, no. That's why I won't compensate. I need 1 week. I need like 8 hours a day. Tell me whatever you need to book me at, whatever the cost. I don't care.
Wait, you're asking, you want to pay me to do stuff?
Yes. I
Alright.
need to get online. I need all of you.
Yeah, dude, I've set you up with all this shit in the past, remember? What are you trying to get done? Look, be really clear. Just write something down for me. Write out your specifications for what you're trying to build, and I'll help you build it, okay? But right now, like, I don't have time to do these conversations, and it's going to take you it's going to take us more time to just talk through it and keep iterating like this than it would if you just wrote everything up. You need to start sketching out what you want, okay? I can't guess. I'm not a fucking mind reader. I don't know exactly what you want.
I don't know either, Alex.
Start figuring it out, bro. Start figuring it out, because I can't do that part for you. That's on you. Nobody can read your mind, right? The beauty of writing is that it transcends time and place. You can write from the inside of a prison cell, and boom, somebody around the world can read it.
The thing I love about Gary is because, like, a lot of what he says, like, everyone always talks about reading, and, like, how it's so critical.
Yes.
Like, Jim, you can't read. Like, this is my point with writing. When I write, it feels like such a drain of time. Like, this is why when I... Like,
But you type pretty fast, don't you? Don't you type pretty fast? You used to write on forums and engage with people for nothing. So this time you're just writing, but this time your writing is going to be strictly to help yourself. You don't want to do that? You don't want to make that investment?
Like, how? What should I do?
What should you do? You should start sketching out the shit, man. Like, you're talking about building some business. You're saying, hey, let me hire you on to do this stuff for me, right? But what do you need? If you don't even know what you need to build, how are you going to go and ask somebody else to go and build it for you? Like, you don't even know what it is that it looks like. Start sketching this shit out. Like, start drawing. You know, go look into how to write a business plan. Fucking Gary Vee, you talk so much shop about him, but, like, if you were actually listening, then you'd be doing what he says. And it's exactly what I'm telling you right now. Go figure out where you want to reach your people and just start making moves.
They're already, they have this, like, they don't realize that when I was in high school, I had a flip phone. Like, most people that start out, they don't think about money, they don't care, they don't have this sense of guilt to where they don't care they buy a shirt, they're okay with it.
Uh-huh.
It's like, those limitations make it to where I'm not as good on the phone. Like, it's like telling your parents.
Look, so the limitations, do they exist in the real world, or do they exist just in your own mind?
Say that one more time.
These limitations that you're talking about, are they actually things that are external, or are they all internal to you?
They're time and external. They're everywhere, because everyone can only specialize in something.
Look, okay, what are the limitations? Start again. Go over from the top. What are these limitations you're talking about?
Time. Is the biggest limit.
Time, everybody has the same issue with time, okay? You can multiply your efforts through leverage, but that requires you be able to pay people. That's why you're talking about bringing me on to go do some work for you. But look, you could throw me money right now, and unless you have a really clear idea of what you want to build, I'm not going to be able to deliver you much product. Okay, nobody's going to be able to do it because nobody can read your fucking mind.
Okay. What I feel like, okay, my strength is, if I'm going to quit this industry, but see, I don't want to cut this. The insane thing about information, Alex, it's like, only certain people can fully have the ability to act on it. It's like Gary Vee, like what he says about the internet. Some people are going to be acting on it way better because they already understand the internet.
Yeah.
Right? Like they have that exposure to the internet.
Sure.
So it's like their time speed is going to be a lot faster. So for me, it's like I don't have that luxury. So it's like, but I know cards. Like I can let out information. And honestly, there's certain things I I will allow. But I don't want to cut the learning curve for certain people, or certain people like in the industry that have already made it. Like you don't understand how like if people that really care about it, there are people in this industry that making millions a year. Why is the game still the way it is? Why are playmasters barely changed? Why are people still paying $5 for this flip-up calculator that sucked? When I made a notepad, Ultra Reality Games, one of the bigger card companies, they saw the notepads and then they changed it. Do you want to know something?
We're not talking about look, like again, let's go back to limitations, right? So one of these limitations, you don't have as much exposure to the internet, or you perceive yourself as not being really familiar with certain things on the internet. You're not technologically quite up to speed, right? But it's never been more approachable. That's again one of Gary Vee's messages, right? And if you talk to anybody, content creation has never been easier than it is now, right? But you have to sit down and you have to go and make something. You can't keep it all in your head. Do you understand? In order to make some like effective videos, for instance, like right now you're really good. You've become really, really good at rehearsing these word tracks because you spend so much time inside of your own head. I've been telling you, you should dump this stuff down. Then you can write a script, you can polish it, and then you can shoot some really fucking good video, right? You have all the tools you need right now in order to make pretty solid video because you have the ability to talk. You talk all the time. Last night you talked to me for over 2.5 hours. You were just running your mouth the whole time. There was barely any time to interject. Go and do it. You don't need me to do that. I can't be the one that's pulling things out of your head for you, right? Take that responsibility, go fire up a note-taking tool and start fucking making notes. It's that simple. Sorry, right now you said what? Look, again, just talk like really calm indoor voice, okay? You're causing the mic to peak out all the time. It's really difficult to make out what you're saying. Just talk to me in like a soft indoor voice.
On the 27th.
On the 27th.
I already have to go to Florida. Like, I already booked the flight. I cannot go, but like, that doesn't seem wise. Like.
All right, you're going to Florida on the 27th. What? Are you prepared? Are you prepared for your trip to Florida?
Honestly, I'm not. That's what I'm doing. But I'm watching Gary in the background. Like I should be broadcasting what I'm doing right now, getting rid of the Pokemon cards. Like I should be. But like.
You don't even need to broadcast it. You can just record the video locally, and then transfer it over to your computer. You can edit it. Like Gary Vee doesn't do live streams, but live streaming is a very good new medium. I've done it. You've done it. Like broadcasting is very powerful. This is truly the cutting edge of new media. The fact that we can all become broadcasters is astounding.
But see, my end goal is just Gary Vee because, like, as crazy as it sounds, it's just not even Gary Vee, but it's like, but I want him because.
Yeah, you want A players to work. You want to be able to work with A players, right?
No, honestly, because I would have just taken the opportunity to go work for this rapper that offered to pay me, but like I don't want to go to New York. That's not my space.
Yeah, you want to build up your own thing. I know you have ambitions of building up your own empire, right?
Yes.
Okay, so start by getting it sketched out. Don't keep it inside of your head, all right? Don't worry, nobody else is going to take your idea and run with it. Everybody's got their own thing that they're already working on. Nobody's got time to be fucking around with you, you understand? What's that? Yeah, I've heard this before too. I'm sorry, okay? I'm gonna have you stop right now. Look, we're not talking about stores anymore. We're talking about the rest of your life. You already have the store. You can make it again in the future if you want, but figure out what your next moves are, right? What is the end goal for you?
The end goal is not feeling like this.
Not feeling like this. So what's it gonna take in order for you not to feel like this at 30?
I don't know. I probably will still. I won't feel like this.
All right. So one of the biggest things that can help, remember why I had you come over to live with me for that time?
Yeah, it makes sense.
But you remember why? Why did I have you come over here? What was the rationale behind your leaving your space and coming here?
I think it
Yes, changing your environment, right? So if you suddenly had no more cards lying all around your house, instead you had like 100 grand in your bank account, don't you think you'd start feeling a little better?
No, Alex, because this amount, this thing, I want to dig out I don't care if I'm only making $8 an hour from the box. I can video record that and show people how I make $8 an hour from the book.
That's a bad use of your time, bro. You're capable of so much more. Why would you just spend your time making $8 an hour?
Alex,
What?
you want to know why?
Oh yeah. I mean, please tell me. I'm not sold on why you should make $8 an hour for your time when you're capable of so much more.
Alex, it's not just that though. But if I publish it online, it could become more, but it doesn't matter. What I want, one of the things that I wanted to show and why it hurts me is I want my mom to see the card and what it will add up to. What that would mean.
Why don't you just show her money in the bank account that came from all the cards and get the cards out of your fucking space? You can always buy cards again, don't you understand? You can change cards for gold. You can change cards for I don't know, for pieces of plastic. Like right now, I'm in the game of changing plastic into paper, and it's pretty cool. It's very satisfying, right? Because now I have pieces of paper that say $1,000 on them, where there was no $1,000 a minute ago. It's pretty fucking cool. The money is very useful because the money is fungible. You can transfer it. It's immediately liquid. The cards take time. They're inventory. Ditch your inventory. Like, start selling the shit that you don't need. If you're not actively using these cards, flip them. Go turn that capital into something else. Because it's otherwise you don't have any hedges against inflation. You don't have the resources you need in order to pull together your team. Once you have your vision set together, then all you have to do is go hire, like bring on people who are motivated and have the right skills, and you can go and build anything. You actually are sitting on a lot of capital right now, but you have this stubbornness that for whatever reason, you don't want to get rid of it. You want to show your mom what it's worth, but you're not willing to put it into the bank. It's fucking weird, dude. And instead you're talking to me about making $8 an hour for your time when you're sitting on so much more. Yeah, please, I want to know why.
Everything adds up. Every little incremental. And this thing is like, I can do it. I know. Like, I want that. Instead of showing her 100,000, I want to show her 150, 200, whatever it adds up to.
Yeah, it's a lot easier when you have money to go make more money, right? When you have cards and you keep trading cards in order to make the money, there's an intermediate step, dude. You've got this thing that's not highly liquid.
All of this is in blind. If I sell, the taxes I have to pay, I've realized you have to run the game.
What taxes? You're doing private party transactions, just selling. You're getting cash, sure. You can sell it out in really small amounts. There are all sorts of ways that you don't have to do this tax game, right? But ultimately, sure, you should give back to society. Like when you have everything as a legit business, when you've got money, like dollars flowing around on the books, by all means, you should absolutely be reporting it.
But then if money just comes out of nowhere, like you see that, then it's the thoughts of it, and then that pisses me off.
Look, cross that. Don't just worry about that when you get there, right? The 27th. Figure out what prep work you have to do until then, and start building up your.
I can't worry about it when I get there, because if I do that, and it all gets taken away from me, you have no idea.
You're not selling drugs here, bud. It's not the street hustle anymore. You're talking about something entirely different. Okay?
You have no idea how much. No, it's not different, because these people that cheated me, they're in the military, they're in all this bullshit, and that's why my mind is so psychotic. That's part of the reason why I think all this shit. That's part of the reason why I am like that shit. Like,
yeah, I mean, there are a lot of contributing factors here, but at the end of the day, you still gotta ask that question. You gotta be able to answer. What do I need to do in order to move things forward? Until you have that very clearly in your head, so that you can act and actually fall forward, you're not moving anywhere, dude. You're just sitting there, you're spinning your wheels, and you're stuck in the mud, and you don't even know it. I've been trying to tell you for the past few years, you've been stuck in this rut, right? I can try to help pull you out, but you've also got to make moves. Now, please, if you follow my suggestions, I think you're going to make a lot more progress in a lot shorter period of time. Otherwise, I want you to get out of this. I want you to get out of this, but you can't keep all this shit in your head. And just telling it to me, like, yeah, this is an interesting story for my audience, but it's not actually, like, I've heard it before.
I know it doesn't really move you forward. Like, trust me on this. You'll make so much more progress if you just clear your fucking head. Okay? Until the point where you're able to work, decide what platforms you want to engage on, and start making moves. Don't wait. You don't have much time. You're right. This year has been going by fast. We're almost at the end of quarter 1. Right? You, at the end of quarter 1, 27th, you could liquidate most anything. You could have quite a bit of money pulled up just from dumping these cards. I would advise you to do that.
And then what?
And then figure out what you want to do as far as business, what you need help with. Hire on some people, get some help in order to do those things that you yourself are not good at. Focus on the things that you're good at that bring value to your organization. That's it. That's literally it. It's a very simple game here, man.
Alex,
No, it is. And if you listen to Gary Vee, he's also going to tell you the same shit. You listen to most successful people, they're going to tell you, focus on your strengths. Don't worry about compensating for all of your weaknesses. You don't need to learn everything by yourself. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. It's not fucking worth it.
Alex, you want to talk about massive fucking action? 1 second. I don't remember exactly the count I'm at right now, but I've already come through 1, 2, 3, like, I don't want to recount it right now, but it's over. I've already looked through at least, I want to say 300,000 cards, because $250,000, I've already determined to be bulk. I'm going to sell all my bulk.
Yeah, sell all your bulk. Yeah, clean up your space. I think that's a great idea. Get rid of the shit. Okay? You can sell below market value. I don't care, but just clean up your space, dude. Your space is fucking chaotic. Like, there's barely any room to walk inside of your house. I know that. Because I visited with you multiple times. Like, get that cleared up. You're going to start feeling better immediately. I shit you not. I remember I suggested that if you're really like, you know what, I'm done with this, you could just go set fire to all the cards, right? But of course you would never do that. That's a lot of value that you're losing, and you recognize that. But just have a fucking fire sale. Dump this inventory and move on to the next hustle. Hurry up. You got the 27th. It's coming up. 9 days.
Why should I move on? Like,
Why should you move on? Because is this helping you? Bro, you've been stuck in this situation for years now. How is this helping? You've asked this question, why should I move on? Because if you don't move on, you're going to be stuck at the same place at 30, okay? I don't see you moving on past the cards until you dump them. Go fucking dump them. You made the right step by booking this flight. Go dump those cards. You know you need to. Otherwise, you wouldn't have booked this travel.
the cards also. No, I'm getting rid of Pokemon because, like you said, if I can only focus on certain games.
Yes.
I can't.
Focus on one damn thing at a time. Move on.
That's the thing with a lot of people do. TCG, I can't do it because I've done Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And I highly doubt there's someone out there that might have only done Magic or is decent at Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! But I've done all 3 of the big card games, and I've kicked ass in all 3 of them.
I know, and you have all the cards to show for it. Now go go get the money. Because the money is something that you can spin out into other investments. The cards, unless you have a guy that really highly values cards, you're not going to get much mileage out of the cards.
But that could be the business. Like, that's inventory. That's...
Yeah, it's inventory. So what are you saying? You want to make another store? Because we've talked about the store thing too. I told you could go you could sell cards online. I told you we could go and build you out a web store. You could have affiliate linking over to these things. You could be writing weekly reports about where you see the market moving. All of that, right? I told you about all of this shit. But just last night, you've been thinking about this other business idea. Decide on what you want to invest in. It could be multiple things at the same time, but just start busting moves, man. I can't do it for you until you have a really, really clear vision of what you want to build.
The other thing, well, it could be incorporated because all these people that play cards, they gotta eat. And then that product, that's what I have.
Dude, do you have a clear understanding of what you want to build? Like, is it really, really clear to you exactly what it's going to look like? From time somebody like steps, how people are going to buy product from you, how you're going to distribute this product, what the marketing is going to look like, the branding, everything, the copy on the site. Do you have all of that really clearly laid out? Because until you have it clearly laid out, start working on that shit. And keep moving on your other fronts. Keep moving, dude. Don't spend time talking to me and just like feeling sorry for yourself about the things that happened in the past. If it's not clear to you, start making it clear. Develop that picture. Right? Look, go and look up how to write a business plan. Start fucking writing. You got your computer?
No, I'm outside walking.
You're outside walking? Great. I'm glad you're taking a walk. That's good that you're getting outside of the house a bit. You're spending some time outdoors. You don't suffer from seasonal allergies?
Say that again?
You don't suffer from seasonal allergies?
Honestly, I don't get sick very often.
That's good, man. You got those pains that you need to look out for. But I'm glad that you're walking. How are you feeling as you're taking this walk?
It's okay right now. I'm not really feeling anything of the pain just yet.
That's good. That's good.
As soon as I'm through, I'm probably gonna walk in.
Dude, you've got a pretty nice area you can walk around in. You know?
Yeah.
It's actually really nice. It's not a fancy place, but you've got a lot of open space. You've got these old trees.
We're just going, just racing. And it's either racing or just doing nothing because it's tired of being tired. And it's just, I need to be constructive.
Tired of being tired. So take responsibility for your own station in life and the steps that you must take. There's certain things that you alone can do, right? Figure out what those are and start doing them. The stuff that other people can do on your behalf, you can farm out later when the time is right. But you got to start making moves, man.
Alex, within a month and a half, I went through 300,000 cards.
Yeah, but other people could have looked at those 300,000 cards for you too. Look, I'm glad you did it, so now just fucking dump them. Like, you did the legwork, go dump them. Go make the money, and then go move on to the next job.
Everything, because then I dump it all at once. But I also have the thing on the 27th, and that's what's like, I put myself on two, like, I booked the thing to Singapore because I was already to say fuck USA. But it's like, well, everyone's going everywhere else, and everyone's trying to come here, and I'm trying to leave. And then I go over to Southwest, and I see all these things, and I'm like I'm just sickened by everything. And it's like, but all these things that, honestly, I want to say the government and this country has limited me on, but it's like, it has.
Wait. Not yet. 能继续中去边啊？你在床？哦，那好，我要快进来了。啊，这边。
I feel sorry for myself, but I'm not going to, and that's why I'm doing these things now. It's just all these different things. And it's like, that's part of the reason. It's like, I already have a trip up to Singapore, so I need to practice magic. Like, I thought about practicing magic because if I get a good report, like if I do good, like I did in my first Grand Prix, like that's also social media, like that's also like, people are gonna respond, and like, I've had like hundreds of people watch me when I played Magic. And in Pokemon, I got a lot of different groups, and like, the thing is, I never showed who I was, because I did not want people to pity me. I did not want any type of support from anybody else before, because I can recreate myself over and over and over and over, and they would all be badass. I'm just tired of it. And it's like, what does it amount to? Like, just at the end of the day, people, like, I could just do that one thing, and if I could do that and run like that with that product,
Look,
it's already fucking over.
Bernard.
Like,
Bernard.
What?
I gotta go soon, alright? I gotta go soon. My mother just called me and she says it's time to eat. So I gotta wind down over here. But do you have some clarity? Do you, like, okay, look. Just run it by me again. What did I say you need to do in order to move on?
Write stuff down, write down a plan.
Oh yeah, you need to research something. You need to learn how to write what?
Write down a business plan.
A business plan, correct. Have you ever written one of those before?
I vaguely remember, like, finding a template and then just, like, following the template and just, like, erasing and typing, but I don't know where that is.
It's okay.
Like,
Just look. That's why I want you to pushing stuff to the cloud. Okay, Go get on that OneNote again, sign in with your Microsoft account. You'll probably find you still have a lot of notes from the time that your desktop was working. One of these days, I'm gonna make some time to come out and visit with you and we'll get your desktop working. Either that or we'll do a video call and I'll walk you through some troubleshooting, okay? Or even better yet, you do this for me. You go Google, my desktop won't turn on, and look into a troubleshooting guide. Fucking follow it, tell me what happens, okay? That's actually the best use of our collective time. I don't need to be running around as...
Alex.
You can't what?
Like, it turns on, the screen doesn't turn on. Like, I thought about just taking it to Best Buy. Like,
Nah, don't take it to Best Buy. They're gonna gouge you. They're gonna gouge you. Bro, so describe the symptoms. Exactly what's going on with that computer?
but it, like, I don't. The laptop works, so should I just.
No, I'm talking about the desktop. What exactly is going on with the desktop? When you push the power button on it, everything is plugged in, you push the power button, you verify the PSU, the power supply unit switches on.
It's not connected, but like, it's connected to the cord.
The screen's not connected. Okay, look,
Yes.
you have Discord on the phone. We can do video calls through Discord. You'll just show me, okay? I'm gonna double check all your connectors for you. We're gonna check everything over while I'm watching with you, okay? But for now, I've gotta wind this down for now.
It's a mess.
Look, I've gotta wind this down for now. I gotta wind this down for now, okay? We'll talk later. All right? But you know what you need to do next, right? When you get back inside, you know what you need to start doing, yeah? At the very least, you need a plan for your trip. At the very least, you need to get your shit together for your trip. Okay? If nothing else, if you don't record a single video, if you don't ever do anything else, you need to get together your assets. Make sure that this trip is a productive one for you.
I guess I have to. Yeah, I need to call them. And they haven't responded. Like, I'm waiting for them to call back. And
All right. Well, take care of your business, man. Go take care of it. All right? For now, I gotta go. We'll talk later. Bye-bye. All right, I gotta wind down. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Here's what I'm doing. I made my patch cords. Made my 5 patch cables. And I'm just gonna plug everything in. The one problem that I observe... I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about how I want to go about this. Right, I still haven't decided on how I want to distribute all my shit. I've got 5 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, there's one already plugged in. All right, I'm gonna bring the switch in and start plugging stuff up. One of them is not presently being used. I think it's the first slot. Yeah, that one's wired up to something else. I don't know exactly what, but it's definitely not the master bedroom's deal. Let's go ahead and unplug this. It should be okay. I should just have... No, I do need an extra spot here. For now, we'll do this. 2 is going to the master bedroom. So I'm taking the master bedroom offline now. 3 is the game room, so I'll do that one last. 1, 2. This one is 3. This is the kitchen. We'll pull the kitchen. Wow, these don't make any damn sense. 1, 2. Kitchen game room is way down here. It's the yellow one. Might lose you here, but I hope I didn't. Yeah, I lost you for a moment. Yeah, so I've got one that's just dangling. I got one that's just dangling. I need to figure this one out. Now let's just lock this up. Lock this up, and me, I need a GTFO. To spend some time with my moms. My mother. See how she's doing. So I should wind down properly, you know, do the whole spiel as a Twitch broadcaster. Should be a nice guy. Show some love to somebody who is a little deserving of some love. We're all deserving of some love, but some of us more so than others. We'll clean this up later. For now, fuck it, I'm gonna keep it open. It's GTFO. I freed up all these cables in one fell swoop. It's starting to look real clean. Like this batch right here. I can bundle them all up and it'll look great. You know. We'll see. Still got some more legwork to do. Pick this up later tonight and then do a proper cleanup. But for now, clean these, dump this, leave some stuff laying around, it's whatever. Grab this, need to grab the battery, throw a fresh one on. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a real pleasure. It's about that time. About that time I gotta move on and do the other thing. Go play the role of son for a bit. Good son. Oh, I should also throw my shit into the dryer for a bit. Take a leak. Good God, my bladder feels like it's gonna burst. Polly, ready to move on? Robot's over here, it's charging up, so we'll come back to an even cleaner house, which I love. Paul, let's go. Let's move out, pick this up, get it off the floor, let the robot do its work. There's one last thing I need from this room. Oh, I guess I already moved it. There it is. Of course. Do I feel like posting anyone? Nah. I'm not even gonna bother, dude. Like, we'll pick it up later. It's fine. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful fucking day today. Yeah, today I'm just not even gonna host anybody. I'm just gonna let things go to chance. You know? Because I wanna run one final test. I'm gonna step into the garage and see if this holds up. After I take a leak. After I take a leak and stuff. So for now, you just chill over here. Because I got this one last thing to do before I dust off. Alright, sit tight. sleeping and texting. No way, I was thinking a week. Had to go and drain everything. I had coffee earlier. See? I mean, of course I live by myself. If I lived with my mother, don't you think she'd still hook me up? Do my sheets and shit for me? Nah. I live by myself, man. I live with my dog. Me and my dog. Alright. So we'll let this machine run, and here we go. That's it. Final check. Final check, alright? Do I need to grab anything from my mother? From Mother Diaz? I don't think I need to grab anything from her. Just gonna grab a pair of flip-flops. Fucking roll out. Guys, it's been a pleasure. As always. We'll do some more stuff. We'll talk over more stuff. Jesus Christ, I have so much shit lying around the place. Like, my identity is just being leaked 1,000 times in this space alone. It's insane. We've got all sorts of shit everywhere. Not cool, not cool. Yet cool. What is this? Did I just drop signal? Please tell me I didn't drop signal. There's no way in hell. No, I didn't. Good. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 4 wireless access points online. So I just doubled up on wireless access points. And that's good. That's really fucking good. Earlier it was aggravating. Constantly dropping signals. No more signals. No more signals dropped. That's the, bolstering the infrastructure. Get all my Yeti Eater business cards in one place. I've got so many new pieces of plastic, I don't even know where one of them is. But I got shit to do when I get back home. All right, let's go. Let's see if the garage thing works. If this works, mission fucking accomplished. If it doesn't work, then so be it. It's an optimization problem at this point. It's not just, it's definitely not because I don't have enough wireless access points. All right, let's see. Arm the system. Don't even try it. Oh, barely a hiccup. Barely a hiccup. Look at this. Nah, it's barely holding on. All right. I'll review the tail end of this broadcast. See if everything held up. But it's been fun.